increasing the chances of getting sick.
Today
Learning,
we will be
and memory
discussing
problems,
don't
dementia, and
do
poor school
drugs.
performance.
Okay,
Mental
don't do
health
the
problems,
drugs.
depression,
By Joshua
social
Thayer, Cole
problems,
Solid, and Kenneth
family
Day.
problems,
Animations, voicing, sound effects, and theme by Joshua Thayer. Ideas, formatting, and slideshow manager by Cole Solid.
social consequences of abuse
What are
drugs.
steroids? Steroids are sometimes called roids or juice, are similar to certain hormones the body produces naturally to fight stress and promote growth and development. These can take the form of steroid pills, gels, creams, or injections. People may use steroids because they think they can improve their performance in sports, how they look, or other activities.
Summary.
Effects of steroids on males, men. Testicular shrinkage, pain when urinating, breast development, impotence, inability to get an erection, reduced sperm count and infertility. Effects of steroids on females, increased facial body and body hair growth, development of masculine traits such as deepening of the voice and loss of feminine body characteristics such as shrinking of the breasts, enlargement of the clitoris, menstrual cycle changes.
Devastating effects on an individual's physical and mental health.
Common effects of anabolic steroids: acne, premature balding or hair loss, weight gain, mood swings, aggression, problems sleeping, high blood pressure, greater chance of injuring
As a
muscles and
result, it
tendons,
is important to understand
jaundice or yellowing of the skin, and liver damage.
drugs altogether. Instead, individuals
More effects: stunted growth, increased risk of developing heart disease, blood clot, stroke, and other types of cancer, and some types of cancer. Delusions or believing things that aren't true, paranoia, or having extreme feelings of mistrust or fear, higher risk of other drug addiction. Over-the-counter drugs effects on the human body. If you abuse them, of course, they're fine normally. They can increase health risk if taken with alcohol and or other drugs. They're addictive. They can alter a person's judgment and decision making, leading to dangerous behaviors. Misuse can result in death. Pretty big one. Nausea and vomiting, mood swings and depression, itching and sweating, and a coma. And overall, it is unwise to abuse over-the-counter drugs and prescription drugs because it is just plain bad for you and is illegal and has long-term health consequences. Marijuana. Marijuana is an addictive and potentially fatal drug. It is sometimes called pot, herb, weed, grass, jane, reefer, dope, and ganja. Some short-term side effects of marijuana are difficulty thinking or problem solving, problems with memory, concentration, and loss of coordination and impaired balance, a distorted perception of reality, problems with family and friends, less success in school, increased accidents, increased heart rate and risk of heart attacks, increased risk of respiratory problems. Depression, anxiety, and other mental health problems, thoughts of suicide, decreased motivation for activities that were previously rewarding, increased aggression, risky and irresponsible behavior, decreased reaction time, and decreased athletic performance. Some long-term side effects are changes to the area of the brain that play a part in response to stress, motivation, and reward. Respiratory problems, decreased blood pressure, which may cause dizziness, depression, anxiety, and other mental health problems. Dependency on the drug, weakened immune system, increased risk of cancer. In spite of these many risks, here are some reasons why teens still use marijuana for these reasons, I guess. They are curious, they want to feel good, they want to just release stress and relax. They want to fit in, and it's relatively easy to get, apparently. Teens don't use marijuana for these reasons. It's illegal. Yeah. They can become addicted. They don't want to get into trouble such as fights. They don't want bad grades. Like, who doesn't want good grades? They want to be good at sports. They don't want to be embarrassed doing silly things. They don't want to take risks. They don't want to harm their health. They don't want to disobey or disappoint their parents or other trusted adults. Just an overall, marijuana is a deadly drug with very few good effects and a lot of bad, even deadly side effects. Sport supplements. Natural supplement side effects are testicular cancer, infertility, stroke, and increased risk of heart disease. Common side effects of creatine are weight gain, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and muscle cramps. Alcohol, the drug everyone knows about, the classic drug. Alcohol may be a familiar drug, and it is legal to consume over the age of 21. But no matter what your age, alcohol affects your body. Short-term health risks. Extensive alcohol use has immediate effects that increase the risk of many harmful health conditions. These are most often the result of binge drinking and include the following: injuries such as motor vehicle accidents, crashes, falling, drownings, and burns; violence, including homicide, suicide, sexual assault, and intimate partner violence; alcohol poisoning, a medical emergency that results from high blood alcohol levels; risky sexual behaviors, including unprotected sex or sex with multiple partners. These behaviors can result in unintended pregnancy or sexual transmitted diseases, including HIV; miscarriage or stillbirth, or fetal alcohol spectrum disorders, FASDs, among pregnant women. Long-term health risks. Over time, extensive alcohol use can lead to the development of chronic diseases and other serious problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, liver disease, and digestive problems; cancer of the breast, mouth, throat, esophagus, voice box, liver, colon, and rectum; weakening of the immune system, increasing the chances of getting sick; learning and memory problems, including dementia and poor school performance; mental health problems, including depression and anxiety; social problems, including family problems, job-related problems, and unemployment; alcohol use disorders or alcohol dependence. Social consequences of abusing drugs of any type. People may not like you because your temper may increase and you will be meaner. You may have bad breath, so people will stay away from you. People discourage drug use, and everyone would think you are a bad influence on the community/school overall. Summary. Most times it is illegal, and using any type of drug is bad for you. Even though you may see advantages, there's always some side effects that you don't immediately notice and can harm you days, weeks, months, or even years into the future. If you find yourself addicted to any type of drug, contact a healthcare professional immediately. ChatGPT moment. What ChatGPT thinks about drugs. Drug abuse can have devastating effects on an individual's physical and mental health, relationships, and legal standing. Drugs can cause severe physical harm, trigger mental health conditions, damage relationships, and lead to criminal charges. As a result, it is important to understand the dangers of drug abuse and avoid the use of drugs altogether. Instead, individuals should focus on developing healthy coping mechanisms and seeking professional help when dealing with stress or other challenges. Choosing not to use drugs is the best decision for one's well-being and overall quality of life. And the